Hey everybody, Juan here, welcome back to the channel. For this video, I feel like we finally have a chance to just sit down and catch up after all the moving, after all this stuff, because I got a couple of games that I've gotten as far back as the month of November, but because I knew I was moving in, I was moving out, I was like, I don't want to rush this video because a lot of you have commented, hey, I love checking out the pickups videos because they do give us a chance to check out games we never knew about for a specific console, so that's why I love to work on these videos. So we have three different parts, people. Part one, I'm gonna show you this lovely bunch of Wii U games, and I think that this is gonna be the last bunch that I buy for now because rest assured I got a couple of Wii U games already. The second batch, this is gonna be a very special thing because one of you, Dark One, has an awesome channel on YouTube. He's been a personal great friend at this point. We've chatted, we've played online, we've done all that stuff. He asked me, hey, do you have a P.O. box? I want to send you some stuff, so check out everything he sent me. And I've actually begun playing some of these games, so we're going to talk about that. And then we are not done because you know that I love to include some of the pro wrestling loot boxes, and I have not one, not two, but we actually have three. Like a couple of days ago, I was about ready to record the video, and then they sent me the email, hey, you have a new box on the way. I'm like, I guess I may as well wait for that. So if you like these videos and you like what I do, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hit on that notifications bell, go to the comment section, and let me know, what have you picked up from the month of November, December, January? We are only just starting off the year, so it's still a good chance to catch up and know what you've picked up. Let us begin this, oh man, I don't even know how the hell this video is gonna go, but we're just gonna start with Sonic Lost Worlds. I actually streamed this just before I moved over here, so I hadn't had a chance to talk about the game in pickup fashion, so I wanted to do that here. This actually shipped from Hawaii. I got it for like $6 on eBay, and it took about a month to arrive, but I got this one because it is the Deadly 6 bonus edition. Apparently, it has a couple of bonus things, henceforth bonus edition, and apparently I didn't quite understand the mechanics because a lot of you let me know, hey Juan, I checked out the live stream. It seems like you don't quite get these Sonic games, and I don't because I haven't really played them since all the way back to the Dreamcast days of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. So all I gotta say about this one right now is that yeah, I think that the boss fights in this were a little on the dull side, but it is a stunningly beautiful game, and I do want to go back to it because I do think that it looks beautiful, it plays great. But if you played Sonic Lost World, let me know what you think about it because I've seen comments of people praising it, and then on the opposite side, it's people just saying, get none of the Sonic 3D games. I know there's a lot of people out there like that. This next one, it is still brand new, sealed. Check it out. This is actually a launch title for the Wii U. It is Warriors Orochi 3 Hyper. No Wario, though. It'd be pretty awesome if they actually had Wario in this game. But this is like a Dynasty Warrior game. As far as I know, it's made by the same people, so I don't honestly understand what the differences are. But I was interested in checking this game out because I have played quite a bit of Hyrule Warriors. I like that game. These are super simple. You don't have to think about these too hard. Go in, break down hundreds of enemies. You can get this for a pretty good deal. I got this for around $10 with shipping. So pretty damn good deal. And here we go. I feel like there were only a handful of games that most people in the comments said, Juan, it's good that you got these games. It's nice and cute, but you're missing this one particular game. And during a December sale at eStarland.com, I buy most of my used games from there. Actually, I have an affiliate link in the description of this video. They had a thing where if you bought $40 worth of games, they took 10 off. So I'm like, is it time to get Tokyo Mirage Sessions? Yeah, because it's right here. And I know that it's out on Switch now, but the price difference is insane. After discounts, I ended up getting this game for around $10, people. I really don't think I could get a better deal on this game. I don't really know too much about it, and that's what I love. I love the fact that I'm gonna go into this game blind. I've checked out a couple of the trailers, like the one that you're looking at right now. I know it does have a lot of dancing elements or soundtracks, and people love that stuff, but most people praise it for the battle mechanics, so I'm very much looking forward to checking that game out. Now, on the flip side, that is a game that people are like, yeah, you gotta play that. $6 with shipping, people. I've talked about it. patience. You go to eBay. You don't just buy games on the spot. Eventually, you get yourself a couple of good deals, and all of these are complete. Check it out. This one has the Art of Mighty Number 9. It's got everything. I think they literally opened it up. They saw that people hated it and just put it right back and just sold it on eBay. But this is a game that was kickstarted for a very long time. It was delayed, and people speculated about the quality of the game. It came out and people just went, oh man, I actually gave you money to work on this game. They were very sad, but I'm somebody that loves to experience a game for myself. I'm actually going to be talking about this in a future video, talking about why I don't really care about video game scores. I think we obsess far too much about that, but if I talk about that now, then I'm kind of spoiling the video. So let me know what you think about that. Do you care all that much about game scores? Let me know in the comments. Now this next game, I also got it brand new, sealed, with free shipping on eBay, 10 bucks, Mass Effect 3 Special Edition. So I have played the first Mass Effect. I didn't beat that game because honestly I thought it was a little boring after a while. I think that anybody that played that game, you have an idea of where I dropped off. Now, once I got the Xbox 360 sequel in Mass Effect 2, I freaking love that game, and I beat that game, and I got a horrible ending, but I'm hoping to redeem myself because I actually got this game on PC, but I never played the story mode. Not a single second. I got it for the multiplayer, which is like, it's not a horde mode, but it's like a battle thing. It's like a co-op thing, and I was really into co-op games at that time, so that's why I bought it. But I wanted to get this game because apparently it's like one of the best versions to play of Mass Effect 3. I know it got a lot of mixed responses from people, especially about the ending, but once again, I want to be able to play and judge it for myself. So this is for sure a game that I do want to play and beat to completion. Maybe I'm going to do it on a stream. So if you haven't, make sure to follow my Mixer channel over at mixer.com/MrPlayerJuan, MrPlayerJuan. I feel like after Tokyo Mirage Sessions, another game that a lot of people told me, Juan, why have you not purchased that? I bought Bayonetta 2, and yeah, people, but hey, don't go to the comments yet. I did double check, and it does come with Bayonetta 1. For those who don't know, Bayonetta 1 was a PS3 game. It came out for multiple consoles, but they did an interesting thing where it wasn't a dual pack per se, it was a bonus edition. So you bought Bayonetta 2 and you got the first one for free. Now there are versions that do not come with the game. So you can actually see in here, you have Bayonetta 1 and Bayonetta, wait, which is which? Numbers. Bayonetta 1, see, no number. You see the 2 because I'm an idiot? That 2 symbolizes that it is in fact the sequel to this game right here. So it's one of these outrageous games that people have spoken great things about. People cannot wait to play the sequel. So now that I have this version, I know we have the Switch collection. I know we're gonna have the remastered 4K type of thing with Vanquish, but I want to play that one because it makes me feel pretty damn good. And the last Wii U game that I bought, and I got this in conjunction with Tokyo Mirage Sessions and another game, I got Batman Arkham Origins. I'm going to have this theme in this year where there's a lot of games that got delayed, right? Almost any game, just pick a game, it probably got delayed for even a week. So I want to take advantage of the first half of 2020 to play and beat a lot of these sequences of games like Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins. Even if I don't play them all to completion, I want to be able to finally have a lot of opinions about games that I played like for an hour, or I saw a stream, a gameplay video. I want to play that for myself. And with Arkham Origins, I now have Arkham City, Armored Edition, and this one for the Wii U. I am a little annoyed that for whatever reason they put out those two games, but Arkham Asylum is not on the Wii U. But they should have really put out a trilogy or something. That would have been awesome. And now that we're done with the Wii U games, it's time to talk about that PS Triple, that PS3, and once again, shout out to Dark One. He sent me this over to my P.O. box, and I was incredibly humbled. When I got this, there was a sentimental value, right? And I really do believe in online interactivity. I've mentioned that I met my wife online. My best friends I met online. So it is just a really special thing. I love the fact that we had this conversation about, hey, is there anything missing from your collection, especially on the PS3? And I told him, nothing really in particular, but there was one video game series that I dropped off for a long time, and that is Call of Duty. So to say he sent me a couple of Call of Duty games is an understatement. We have a Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Game of the Year Edition. I actually streamed it very recently on my Mixer channel, so That was made possible because of him. I love that game's story mode. So my goal is, I do want to chronologically start to complete the story modes, starting with Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. We have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. This one I never played, so I know nothing about the story or the multiplayer component. Something that really caught me off guard, as I was playing this one, I went to the multiplayer expecting nobody to be playing online, and there were people. I actually killed somebody, but I still lost the match. So up next we have Black Ops 1. This is a game that I heard about so damn much when it first came out, and people just told me, Juan, play it, play it, play it. But I think I just got kind of burnt out of first-person shooters, and you're gonna see that because I had that conversation with Dark One, he's trying to fill that void. So Dark, thank you so much, man. You're helping this thing right here. I'm not talking about the Mega Man characters, I'm talking about the heart or possibly my chest. And then this is a very controversial game that's also out on the Wii U, so I may get that eventually. Call of Duty Ghosts. This is a game that when it came out, I was like, what the hell? People are just hating on it. I'm not even gonna attempt to formulate my own opinion about it because I don't have one really right now. So if you've played this game, let me know just why people don't like it so much. I'm really curious about that. We're gonna jump off. This is all over the place. I didn't want to have it just be chronologically because it was gonna be boring. But he also gave me this, which I just realized I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Huh. So this is the Legacy Edition of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and it comes with Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. So I've been playing the PS3 version, but I could have actually been playing this one. So this comes with Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty and 10 maps. And I know that people complain because afterwards I think they started adding some microtransactions, which that sucks, especially for an older game. Battlefield 3 Limited Edition. Battlefield is a series that I've struggled to get into. I think that I'm just the type of gamer that I like a linear experience when it comes to a first-person shooter campaign, and for a multiplayer thing, I either like only vehicles or only walking. So when this game gives you a little bit of everything in such a massive scope, I think I just get overwhelmed. I played Battlefield 1943. Maybe you haven't heard about it because I don't think it's a game a lot of people played, but it was a game on Xbox Live that is actually backwards compatible, so you can play it on an Xbox One, and it was smaller in scope, and I like that. Up next, we have Bulletstorm Limited Edition. I don't know a lot about it except that it's apparently an outrageous game. So it's like over the top. Think about Duke Nukem. As a matter of fact, they did recently put out a version that I think it's available on the PS4 and Xbox One, and I think it actually has Duke Nukem. So I want to check that out. This game right here, Crysis 2. Oh, you know what I just realized? This game's 3D compatible. The living room television that we have is actually a 3D Sony TV. So, I may actually check this out on 3D. Hopefully I don't get dizzy, but it was always the standard for graphical fidelity in video games, especially in PC. So it is going to be interesting to see this game that came out in, oh, I can't see it because there's a thing. So I will assume it came out, oh, wait a minute, 2011. Okay, so not, man, 2011 that was 9 years ago. Oh, I was about to say 2011, not that old, almost a decade. Holy crap. Now to fill the void with the other Modern Warfare games, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, maybe one of my top 5 favorite first-person shooters of all time. From the multiplayer to the story mode, I still play, to this day, the multiplayer on PC. It is just freaking good, people. Now this next game I did not know too much about, so I had to go online and check out some info, and this is Singularity. Apparently, this is either a sequel or a reboot or something of a much older IP, but they switched it to a first-person shooter, and it seems pretty interesting. I really just cannot talk about this too much, but I like that. I like when we have a lot of first-person shooters that are geared towards story-driven stuff, and they're really good. There was a time where I was just obsessed with buying first-person shooters for the story modes, and I think that actually explains why I stopped playing them. I think I focused so much on playing those games for a very specific period of time that I just got kind of burnt out, so I want to check that out. And this game, I ain't gonna lie, I know nothing about it other than when it came out and Assassin's Creed Syndicate came out, people were very confused. Based on the footage that you're looking at right now and some brief information I was able to find, it has a story mode, but it also has a co-op mode, and apparently the co-op mode is even better than the story mode. So I don't know if the co-op mode is online, or a better question, I don't know if the co-op mode is still online, right? I think that's going to be a challenge with a lot of these games. Are they still available online? If you've played Syndicate, please let me know what you think about it. And now this actually is a pretty good example of, is this game still online? Because we got to talk about Starhawk. Now for context, this is actually a sequel to another PS3 game called Warhawk. I played that game a ton, and it was a massive game that, ironically enough, I just talked about, hey, Battlefield, I don't like it when it's large with vehicles. That was a large game with vehicles, but something about it just caught my interest. It actually came in with a Bluetooth headset because that was the cool thing. Back in the day, you got a PS3 game with a Bluetooth headset, and I enjoyed playing that, but I believe it is now offline. I think you can do some LAN stuff, some local stuff, and unfortunately, I think the same thing can be said about this game because, as far as I know, it is an online-only game, so you can build and defend your base, deploy weapons and vehicles everywhere. Can we still play it? We're gonna find out eventually. And I gotta laugh about this next game. So he sent me all these first-person shooters, but then I look at this game, I'm like, are you kidding me? This is MotorStorm. So MotorStorm was one of my first PS3 games. I think I talked about that previously. I repurchased it about 5 years ago, and then last year, or 2 years ago I think it was, a friend of mine gave me just a couple of PS3 games, and I also got another copy of MotorStorm. So now I have 3 copies of MotorStorm, people. Can I become the world's first MotorStorm collector? And I'm not talking about the sequels to MotorStorm, people. I'm talking about this game right here. So we're gonna see what happens, but I think that this game still looks beautiful today. I played a lot of the MotorStorm on PlayStation Now. I think that one is MotorStorm Apocalypse, but I think this game has a great soundtrack. Loading times are horrible, even to just load the vehicles, but it is a very, very fun game. And up next, this is another game that I've wanted to play for a very long time. Red Faction Armageddon. So I've actually had a chance to play the first Red Faction, the second one, and the third one. What was the name of it? Guerrilla? Was it Guerrilla? I'm pretty sure it was. And I love the fact that you can destroy a lot of the things, and they took a big risk because the first 2 Red Faction games were first-person shooters. With the third one, they went to a third-person view, and sometimes that can be a really bad thing, right? When they take that big leap. Because it's not just a camera shift, the gameplay changed as well, but they kept a lot of the things that people loved about the original ones, and dare I say, they made it better. And this next game I know literally nothing about. This is Def Jam Rap Star. Now, I know at some point they made some kind of karaoke type of Def Jam games, but these games go all the way back to the days of the GameCube, the PlayStation 2, with Def Jam, which was actually using a similar engine to the wrestling games, WCW, NWO Revenge, No Mercy, and they made that with hip-hop stars. But then they eventually turned it into more of a fighting game. They had Def Jam Icon on the PS3. And I love the fact that not only do I not know the context of the game, it's also in this box, so the mystery is real, people. Now this next game, I'm pretty sure I beat it, or I played over 10 hours. I think the fact that I don't fully remember maybe means that my experience with the game started dwindling down, but this is Dead Island. So this is a first-person shooter, zombie-type game, but it is a story-driven game, and I love the fact that you can jump around, you can go around, a lot of similarities between this game and Dying Light. So I think I'm even getting mixed up some of the things because I have played both games. I'm pretty sure I beat Dying Light, and I almost beat this one, or I beat this one, and I don't know, people. What do you think about that game? Let me know. And then last, and I don't know if I should say least or not. Oh, well, this is controversial. Remember this guy? When people love this guy, now things have changed. Even the context of promoting this game, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, people have said that the story mode is incredible. So when I saw it here, I'm like, yes, I finally get a chance to play it. So the fact that I have, how many Call of Duty games here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have over 5 people. I got a lot of Call of Duty games to play, and my idea is, as I mentioned, to chronologically play these games. Some of them may be on stream, off stream, maybe I do a video. Let me know what you think about that, because I love the idea of celebrating this iconic video game franchise. They recently put out some data about the top 10 best-selling games of the last decade, or top 20, and Call of Duty just dominates all of that. And I feel like a lot of people just poke fun, hey, Call of Duty, it's only for the casual gamers, it's that and Fortnite. I get it, there are a ton of people out there, millions, that only play Call of Duty, but you cannot deny that, number one, the single player is awesome, and number two, the multiplayer is awesome. I think the fact that the games become kind of similar, but they're never like bad, except maybe with Ghost, speaks to the volume of the Call of Duty games. How many have we gotten? Yet, I've never heard anybody, with the exception of Ghost, say, wow, this is a horrible game. They've said, it's kind of more of the same, but it's still a solid experience. So thank you once again, Dark One, for sending me that. I really do appreciate it. And you may actually see him pop up in a future video talking about some really cool things that we just love to talk about on a couple of Discord channels. But I'm just gonna move this to the side and hope it doesn't fall. And now we're gonna check out the Triple Threat Pack of Pro Wrestling loot boxes. Now, if you're not a wrestling fan, come hang out with me for a little bit. You never know if you're gonna see something in this box that is at least mildly interesting for you. But these are monthly boxes that you don't know what you're gonna get. Surprisingly enough, I have not really been spoiled, I think. I have short-term memory of the contents of these boxes. So the first one is from November. Now we are doing this between January and February, so I am definitely far behind. Ooh, we got a t-shirt, and I can already tell it is Nintendo inspired, like NES inspired, but we're gonna leave the t-shirt for the last in this bunch. Oh, this smells nice. We have an Elite car freshener, cherry flavored. Do you say cherry flavored? Because when you say flavored, scented, yeah, because flavor implies that you would eat this thing, but the Elite from All Elite Wrestling. Am I the only person that your air freshener stops smelling or emitting smells for months, yet you still have it in your car because it makes you feel good? I think I've had mine for like, I don't know how long. And check out this pin for Andre the Giant. You can actually see that back here now. I do have a very good variety of these different lapel pins. Some of them have been from Pro Wrestling Loot, and I love the fact that they're now doing, instead of the Simpsons themed pins, they're doing Lego. And I think that the Andre the Giant one with the sideburns and everything is pretty damn cool. Oh, is that Darby Allin? Oh no, wait a minute. Okay, this is really is this a sticker? It is a sticker, nice. This is the Brotherhood. So we have, on this side, we have Cody. And then we have the Natural Dusty Rhodes, brother versus brother. I think I'm contractually obligated to Hulk Hogan, because brother, red and yellow, I gotta bring up Hulk Hogan. But this looks really, really nice. And we got some stickers here. Now my biggest challenge that I have this room is I don't want to clutter my background, so don't expect to see this grow dramatically. I actually like having this open space, but there is some off-camera areas that I am thinking of decorating, plus our family/game room. So if you haven't checked that video out, check out the new game room video available right now on the channel. Oh, check this out. If you're a fan of the Attitude Era, you have to know about this guy. It is Gangrel, part of the Brood. He was very important in Christian and Edge's career, EMC, and the Brood had arguably one of the greatest theme songs of all time. I play it here, but I don't want to get myself a copyright strike. Trading card number 11, we have the Ultimate Warrior, a very controversial figure in the world of professional wrestling, and I think it is time, my friends, because there's nothing else, to check out the t-shirt. I think I have a pretty good idea of what the shirt is like, but it is time for the patented shirt size check, and it is shirt size medium, and we're gonna be doing, well, oh my goodness, it's my first box throw. We're gonna do 3 box throws, so I'm gonna throw this one. Almost hit the light. Bam! Oh, Whoa. Okay, this is too freaking cool. This is too freaking cool. I feel like Alexa Bliss. Or, wait a minute. I've been doing this for a couple of years. Alexa Bliss. Have you been watching these videos? So we have a buck being super kicked by the Young Bucks. You can't make that up. So Elite Gaming System, also at the lower right. I'm gonna wear this for like one of the next videos or something because it is super freaking cool. So check it out. The November recap, we got the autographed 8x10, the wrestling t-shirt, the air freshener, the wrestling sticker, and the pin and the trading card. Without question, I don't think it's a spoiler for anybody that this is by far the best one of the bunch. These cost, by the way, $25 a month plus shipping, so you be the judge about, you know, whether you think that is worth it or not. I think that the combination of the t-shirt and some of the stuff is good. I do like it when they include some collectibles so you can actually display. As somebody that has a place now, that I'd rather display some figures every now and then like I did with this and all that stuff. We're gonna move on to the month of December, and it is a much bigger box. And I think this one does have a figure. Ooh, we got a mask. Okay, I'm not sure who this mask is about, but I'm gonna put it on for a few. I actually like this mask. Okay, I guess we're gonna find out who it is in a little bit. If you're a wrestling fan and you know exactly who it is, maybe you're yelling at me, but let's see how long I last with this. I feel like something looks wrong. I feel like my mouth, there we go. Okay, I think either my face is just abnormal, whatever. I'm gonna try my best. Okay, here we do have a figure, so let's see who it is. Oh, I remember now. Brian Pillman Jr., right? Is it? It is. So check this out. Is it a bobblehead? No, it's just an overall like collectible figure of Brian Pillman Jr. I gotta take this off. I lasted like at least like a good minute, but if you knew Brian Pillman, Flying Brian Pillman, former tag team partner of Steve Austin, he was also in the WWF. His son is actually actively involved in professional wrestling and apparently doing pretty damn good. So it's good to see him being included in here. I can't say I've checked out. Next up, we have a lapel pin of the American Dream, baby, Dusty Rhodes. We're gonna have some hard times trying to focus this camera. No, I was joking, but it's actually hard. There we go. Some hard times working on some of them videos. I don't know what voice I'm making right now, but I love the fact that they actually got a little bit of the muffin top. My goal is to slowly swap those out. I know it's hard to tell now. I'm still working on some things I'd like to change in the future here, but hey, you never know when you may see something change here. So if at some point you see something change, let me know. So I'm like, hey, somebody actually noticed. We have, we have some more indie trading cards. So this is not the first time they've done this. I actually have my other ones in the gaming lounge. These are different trading cards of independent wrestlers. So let's see if I can zoom in and then we can start to see a couple of these. Jake Atlas, Delmy XXO, yeah, I do not know who you are. Brian Anthony, that is a statement. Martin Kiss. Oh, I've actually exchanged Twitter messages with this guy. He was part of Lucha Underground, so that's pretty cool. Volcana, Matras Jungle. A lot going on there right now. Aja Pereira or Aja Pereira. Damian Wayne. Effie. That is one hell of a pose. I cannot pull that off. Bobby Marshall. Kevin Lee Davidson. What the hell is this? Tag team The Untouchables. I mean, guys, I'm just gonna say if they punch you in a match, you've technically been touched. So the Balor brothers, I've seen these guys wrestle. They've been around for a while, as far as I know. Justin Carino, related to Steve, maybe? I don't know. Travis Titan, one hell of a Titan. El Ridiculoso, that is ridiculous. You have an R, it's made out of cardboard, man. Some of that budget, get some of that budget, man. Billy Buck. Then we have Alex Gracia. Gracias. Judat, Cody Hawk, Teddy Hart. Oh, Teddy Hart. Okay, I actually know Teddy Hart. I mean, I don't know Teddy Hart, but apparently he is quite the controversial figure in the world of professional wrestling. Then we have Jesse Hernandez and Manny Peebles? One of that. Can't say I love them, you know, per se. I should probably focus my camera. Because like I don't really know what I would do with these. I think it would be great if you go to a show, you get these autographed, and you never know, right? Who may end up in All Elite Wrestling or in another wrestling company. So that is pretty cool. We have a couple things here actually. We have an autograph of Tracy Tracy Smothers, right? Tracy Smothers from the FBI in ECW. I didn't really see any of the FBI, at least the ECW part, so I've seen clips of Tracy Smothers, but I haven't seen like a whole lot of stuff. But I did enjoy FBI in the WWE, and for those that don't watch wrestling, we're not actually talking about the real FBI, just saying. And then in the back, we have a trading card, and this one looks beautiful, of Harley Race. I mean, a bona fide champion in the world of professional wrestling. Let me get you a better look at that. Damn sideburns. Not even close, my friend. And to recap, we got the autographed 8x10, the Brian Pillman exclusive figure. We got the wrestling mask. Oh, of La Sombra. So that is the former persona of current WWE superstar Andrade Cien Almas, or now just Andrade. Pretty soon, just A, and then eventually. I'm going to say that overall, December was an alright month. I think that the figure is really good if you've actually seen a lot of matches from him, but I didn't really watch Harley Race in his time. I didn't really watch La Sombra before Andrade, or Brian Pillman Jr., or Tracy Smothers, so I think that another person could absolutely love this box, but I still get to do this. It is time, my friends, to jump over to 2020 with the January box for the Pro Wrestling Loot service. So let's open up this one. This one is the traditional size. I'm liking the shirt right now because check this out. I'm assuming we got a little bit of heartbreak action, but I love the color. I like the black and white shirts and all that, but I don't know about you. I have a couple of black jeans, and I don't like to wear black shirts with black jeans. Just too much of the same thing. So having something like this is a nice contrast, but we're going to check that out in a bit. Oh, this is actually pretty damn cool. Okay, so we have a DVD of Zima Zion, DJC. He was a former Impact Wrestling superstar. I believe he is now in the WWE in the Performance Center. So he's actually somebody that suffered a very traumatic injury, I want to say 4 to 5 years ago, and there was speculation that he could have been paralyzed, he could be done. So you see he actually has a DVD here highlighting some of his professional wrestling matches, and I'm just happy at the fact that he's actually doing good now. Not just doing good, but he's in the WWE, right? As far as I know. We got a couple of matches here, including versus Jigsaw. I've actually known who he is. Gory, Facade, Aaron Draven, 2 additional matches, interviews, and more. Check out the DVD. Pretty cool stuff. Really looking forward to seeing what that shirt's all about. I think we have a poster. In 3, 2, 1. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I gotta focus on this. We gotta analyze this. Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart. You see sort of the evolution of their rivalry, starting even with Shawn Michaels' attire, his outfit. You see the more traditional, old school HBK here, and then sort of the evolution with the different tights. Man, this is freaking cool. I gotta put this somewhere. I actually want to frame this. Let me know what you think about this, because I love the style. The fact that the super kick, he's almost got the purple. It's like beaming out of his body because he got super kicked. So damn. We have an autographed 8x10 of I honestly do not know who it is. So I'm going to show him right now. And then after we do the rest of the box, I will look up the information, because otherwise I'm going to be spoiled. There's an ad for a WWE-like service, ProWrestlingLibrary.com. Over 500 hours of content with some programs as low as $1. Interesting. So check that out, ProWrestlingLibrary.com. We do have a sticker. Oh, check out this trading card. Trading card of Pentagon Jr., Pentagon Dark, El Penta. I lose track, honestly, of what is his legal wrestling persona name at this point, but I love the look of the trading card, so check that out. We also have a sticker. We actually got a shirt in this exact same style, and I've worn it a couple times. It's a really good looking shirt, so check that out. First of all, shirt size check, and it is shirt size medium. I love this brand. This is a really good brand. It is Common Colors, something like that. Okay, so shirt reveal in 3, 2, 1. Bam! The super kick heard around the world. So this is the barbershop. Oh man, I love this. It feels like a punk rock band. I'm pretty sure that was the style they were going for, and if it was, you freaking nailed it. So I love the fact that we have the heart with the sort of like patented HBK zebra tights, etc. And then you see good old Marty Jannetty. Poor Jannetty. I mean, I guess you didn't have to pay for his likeness, right? But, well, that's horrible. I have two things that I really liked, but let's just make sure I didn't overlook anything. And I still got a box to throw, so here's a box. Box is gone. So we got the autographed 8x10 of Superhuman with 2 M's. Personally signed by YouTube star Superhuman. I hope he's a good guy. We have one of the biggest splits in wrestling ever t-shirt. Here we have a picture for context for what happened. The poster for HBK versus the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. We got the wrestling DVD and the trading card and stickers. So the t-shirts are always going to be the easier option to go with because they're actually wearable. Whereas the poster, I do got to figure out where to put it. I got to frame it. But I love the poster style, so I think it's actually going to be a tie. I think the combination of both things is really good because this way you get to display your love for the rivalry over there, but if you're still a wrestling fan and you love HBK, you got this shirt right here. And overall, the shirt may be my favorite thing, or the poster, between all 3 boxes. Let me know which was your favorite item. And this video was a lot longer than anticipated, but at the same time, should not be surprised with so many games with 3 boxes. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. It's just a good time to catch up as friends. So let me know what you liked about this video. If there was any particular video game that you saw here and you're like, man, I would like to see you cover that game. You, my friend, you go to that comment section and you let me know. And once again, do not forget to follow my Mixer channel over at mixer.com/MrPlayerJuan. I do also sometimes stream on a secondary YouTube channel, pretty much just the same stream from Mixer I stream on YouTube. So that way, if you like what I do on YouTube and you don't want to have to go to Facebook or Mixer, Twitch, anything like that, you can check that out. Description for that link. And I just realized this whole time I had some mask residue or some weird stuff right there. But anyway, if you like this video, please consider supporting the channel by subscribing, hitting that thumbs up, hitting that notifications bell, and up until next time, thank you for watching and supporting, and take care, everybody.